Hey guys, all right, welcome back. It's Patty the Bumbling Crafter. Okay, so let's jump right into this. I am hoping this is shorter, but don't count on it, okay? Oh, I didn't put this one out. I don't have a clue what the heck I'm doing right now, okay? So I'm just saying that ahead of time so people don't come after me. But I am trying to practice parrot tulips. Who knew there were so many kinds of tulips? So I drew some here and I drew some here. And I thought I had a piece of canvas out that I was gonna, apparently not. My bad, my bad. This is why nothing ever goes as quick as you'd think. Okay, let me see. Surely there's a, I know one of these, yeah, see, I already have some prepped colors, but I was thinking brown. Oh, see, okay. I do not have them drawn out on here. I'm sure you're noticing, right? So I think I'm feeling that one, but let's start with this one because I like that one better. I don't know. Because, yeah, I didn't know there were so many tulips. And if I can get it, then we'll work on here. If I can figure out what the heck I'm doing. This is my practice, and I've never practiced these tulips before, so I thought I'd take you along. So these ones I want to be dominantly, well, I have purple, pink, red. This is Payne's Gray in place of my black, but I do have my black, my really loose black stuff over here. I have blue sitting on the desk just in case I can't hack it and I have to have some blue, which we all know is probably going to happen. Except this one. I think this is metallic. No, I did not grab the metallic red. I grabbed the multi-surface red, whatever. Because, like I said, I'm just trying to figure out, I'm feeling brushes. This one's wet, so might have been my first choice. Nope, gonna be too big anyway. I'm looking for a flat, really, but I want one that I can splay. She says, I just grabbed some out of one of the containers over there. I used to do stuff with Mom all the time, so I got a couple rounds too, because I don't know what I don't know. This is a round, this is a filbert. Flat. Will this flat one do? Yeesh. Yeesh. None of them are doing exactly what I was hoping for, but we can probably make it work. And I mean, I got 5 million paintbrushes. You know that person that has too many paintbrushes? Patty's one of those. Okay, that one needs a little work, or it might have worked. Still might try it. Still might try it. This is actually for nails. But hey. Huh, interesting. I thought there was going to be something in there. Might try it anyway. This one is a multi. Oh, I've used this on everything imaginable. See how it doesn't, I'm trying to make it do that. Yeah. Okay, so we got some options. And this is me trying to learn. And I am going to put this blue out because I want this blue in the background. So these are on, you know, that map I have for my friend Jen. The atlas books, they're atlases. These are both a piece of that. I think I did that one on the wrong side. I did. Oh, well, so I did some here. 3, 1. I was practicing these because I thought this was Oregon, but that is Lake Erie. So I don't know. This is definitely Oregon in the background. Upside down, yes it is. Yes, on purpose, because you're not supposed to be paying attention to the wording. So I'm going to try, which one did I just make go flat? Not that one. Shoot. I threw them all over here like a ninny. Ninny. Okay. I'm looking for this one. I was looking for the nail one because I might really want to try that one out. But now I don't think it's going to stay because I broke it. Well, why did it splay one way? Oh, I see. Yeah, it's got something right there I'm going to need to fix or take off. Okay, so anyhow, I'm nervous, so I'm, because I don't paint on camera, as you know. None of y'all have seen, not real painting. So we're going to just, yeah, I know, you see me just stop, right? Because I need some yellow. because I'm thinking I want some green. So obviously we're going to need green somewhere. But how's this one splay? Because not all, these are not all very big, and I should have them on my turntable, but I don't know where the heck I put it. There's another one up there on the thing, but it's a little different, and I'm not sure. I picked it up at a used store. That's the wet one. All right, we're just gonna, see, those ones are not as spongy as I want them to be, but maybe. Okay, so let's start with, shiznick. Now my whole day has went, you guys. Every time I touch something, it kind of goes to crap. Okay. So I thought we would practice painting. Yeah, I did. Notice I didn't say drawing. That's the one I like, right? So this, okay, let's work on this one first. Parrot tulips. I was looking for peacock tulips yesterday because that's what I was thinking in my head they were called, and so I couldn't find them, of course. I just loaded my brush with some white. And what did I say I wanted? I want, okay. I don't know, but this is what we're going to try, okay? I'm going to put purple on one side and pink on the other side, right? And so it's going to leave some white in the middle somehow, some way. See how this one's more dominant? Because it's only on the edges, and then this one's got all of them. I'm putting this side down. Right there. Not what I was aiming for, but okay. But not terrible. That one's just thick. Okay. Oh, right, because I should have did that first, right? Okay, so. Because I wanted it to do multicolors of the purple, and then I was going to come back on this side. So I started too far down for what I was hoping for. It's not doing what I want. Ah, okay. Shove. Shove, guys. Shove. Okay. I'm going to come back with white now and shove it. Oh, okay then. Shove it some more. Well, that's not what I'm meaning to do, but I like it. So I'm going to go with it. Probably need just the slightest bit of water here. Okay, and then we're gonna load again, and I'm gonna do that again. So I have two different purples out here. One is a shimmer, and one is a dark. And oh shoot. I'm just trying to load it way up here. I already have it at the ferrule, which was not what I was intending for. Okay, so see it's becoming very one-colored, which is not what I want. So now we're just gonna, which makes me wonder why am I not doing this with a, okay, let's try some red. And then the purple. Oh, and a little stitch of white, okay? Because I want to do the, okay, so, like that. Yes. Okay. Oh, no. Purple on the outside. So flipping it. Turning as I go. Yes. Okay, I'm going to let that set a minute because it looks very wet. And then I'm going to do another multicolor stripe in the middle. So I was thinking it was all going to turn purpley or pinky. I'm going to set that one down and try a small one now. Because I want to come to this one here. Can you guys see good? You can. Okay. But now that I kind of know what I'm doing, wait for it, wait. I'm going to use the bigger brush. Or maybe we'll use this one so I can see if I can zhuzh up whatever the heck that is. And I'm going to use a little bit of the Payne's Gray and a little bit of the yellow. Okay. So, yeah, there we go. So I was thinking my line was going to be here because that's our center point, but it did not listen to me. That is terrible. Doesn't matter. We're going to go over it. Oh, okay. Because you want one side of each, right? It gives it a natural highlight. But so this here is not right. It's okay. We'll just use our fingers. You have a, I did not prep this paper in any way, so it is not prepped. to, so I should have gessoed it with a clear gesso. I did not, because that would allow me to pick this up really easily off from here, right? With just the water. But see, I like this. Don't like this one as much because it's a little harsher. Just should be, but I wanted it to bloom out that way. Well, it does now. Okay. Anyhow, I'm over that one already, so it's in the water pot. So my intention was not to really have to wash off too much. Where's our white? White side, Patty. I'll get it any minute now. Okay, so if this is our line. Oh, so one of the things that's going to affect this is these drawings are in Stabilo All, so it's going to move. So see how we just did that? I could have did it with just yellow and it would have still put that drop shadow in there. I don't like it as well that way though, so now I gotta, this is part of why I'm practicing. Oh, way too freaking, no. Okay, no. Just no. Nope. Wipe it off. Not that it matters, because we can go in and take the background off, which we'll do anyway, because, let me get rid of that. So, the Payne's Gray in the yellow will make a dark enough green that it looks black, right? Which was kind of my point. Okay, this here is supposed to be with a bigger brush. Where's that big brush? Right? Because I want that to be more like that, right? Like I wanted to move some color around, but I can't paint without blue, I think. It's a possibility. And the irony is I'm not even, this is not, whoosh, even what this is about. Okay, because I am supposed to be making a field of tulips, which won't look anything like this, obviously. Okay, so let's try this one here. Yes, and then pull it down, Patty. Stop hesitating, pull it down. Don't make hesitant strokes. That is a, for real, like don't do that. If you're gonna stroke it, just stroke it, you know? Like get it in there, get in, get out. It's kind of what I'm trying to do here. So like I'm gonna come down a little less. And now I gotta flip my brush so that this pink is on this side now, right? Okay, it's not the end of the world. But do you see how I'm not coming to where I already have my stuff sketched in, which is why I don't normally sketch things in. But I was trying something new here. I hope that was the pink side. And I am one stroking these, but this is not a proper one stroke. So don't anybody walk away from here thinking they learned one stroke, because you did not. This is not really how one stroke would go. Like there's a lot of rules in one stroke and I do not know them. Oh, see that's too small. This brush is not going to do that. There we go. Look, I got it all in one. Look at that. Because that's what I wanted to do. So what I was doing was I'm not pressing hard enough to make the line. Okay. That I'm looking for. And this is not supposed to be the dominant flower. This is. So we'll adjust that in a minute. Okay, I'm going to 1, wipe that, but then 2, set it down. And generally, I always have an extra sheet of paper for wiping things, which is how you get to things like that full background over there that's all brown. This little bitty here. So I'm going to put a little bit of red, but what I was trying to do was mix my red into my pink. And I'm loading tons of white because I can. Right? And then I need some purple. Which purple do I want? I want both. Okay. And a little titch of white. Let's do it again. Okay. Where am I at? Right here. Whale. Close. Okay. Basic. So I'm not sure. Maybe I should do. But see, these are the bulbs that would, pieces that would be coming around. That's why. So see here, because so I'm just trying to bring them, round them out. This one. Is this the one I was using? Yep, seems like. Yeah, this is what happens when I'm playing, and how would I do a technique? I don't know. Normally this is in a book, but I wanted it here just in case it turned out, y'all. Whoa, see that? My purple came way over this side into my pink side. So, like, get off. And my pink is not 100%, so I'm just dipping it back and forth. It's not 100% what I want. So, okay. That's a lot of red and not much purple. Well, I just messed that all up, didn't I? That's okay. Nope. I have no pink. See that? The pink is not holding its own against the rest of these colors, let me just say. Just kind of surprising. Oh, shoot. Paper. Paper. Go away, paper. Okay, so we're going to do this thing again. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to look. There it is. There it is. Okay. And then purple on the outside. Purple. Not perfect. Doesn't matter. Okay. Love this one. So, hey, we got one of them right. Ish. So I'm going to swap for a minute and put that in front of the, oh, maybe in front of the thing to dry. And we're actually going to bring this out. So I'm going to try it without putting it in ahead of time. I really need a stronger pink. I'm not going to lie. That pink is not holding its own at all against the rest of the colors. Probably because I keep using that same spot. And should not. Which side is purple? I have to pick it up and be like, which side was that again? Okay. So I would like a bigger one right here in the center. I was just about to wrap my arm around that. We're not going to do that. So I'm just going to start here. I wanted it bigger than that, so. Whale. It's bigger than that now. So this one's not bouncing back as good as it should, back into place. That's more like it. Okay. I was envisioning bigger, but I should have used a bigger brush. So let's just do, there we go. See, can you guys clearly see this frilly top? So that is what they have. And that's the distinction I was trying to go for. Well, we're going to need another one over here, aren't we? And now I'm definitely not even trying for the sides. I mean, I'm not trying. I completely just put pink on the wrong side of my brush. Yeah, well, it happens a lot with me. Okay, purple on the outside. Purple on the outside. Part of it is I'm not standing my brush up like that, like I need to. Oh, brilliant. Okay. So see, the beauty is we can get these ones. We can grab them all over again. Grab some of this in the center. Grab some more of this and just do it again, right? Set it up. There we go. Darn it, wrong color. Nope, it's eating my pink, see? Darn it, Patty. Okay, I'll get it. Or I won't. But this is already acrylic paint, so we can just do that. All right, brilliant, huh? Yeah. Which is why I should have coated the back of those other ones with a clear gesso, and I knew that. I just got anxious to start. Okay, so okay. This is normally what I would be doing with my extras. See how that red right there isn't even touching anything? So what I do want to do, before I clean it all the way off, like there's a lot in my ferrule, so I'm going to be cleaning my ferrule for the rest of my days. I just want to bring like kind of the coloring of it all around the board, right? That way your eye kind of follows still. Now see, that's obviously too much of a good thing, but it doesn't matter because we're just not after anything specific. Like we could do little shadow ones back here. Like little ghosting, I think is what they're called. See? Look at how much easier that was to do. Okay. Because, oh yeah, we got to fix this one, don't we? So that pink does not hold up against the reds, which shocks me, frankly. And this is a really cheap white, which is not like what I would use normally. I want the pink close. So take a moment, find my pink, stand it, spread it. Yeah. Because we're going to come back through the center with another one of those to make the center piece. But dominantly, okay, let's just use that just sparingly here in the background somewhere. Yeah. Because then I'm wondering, it does have me wondering. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, good. Where'd my board go? Trying to remember to do that when I never do that because it rubs it right into the ferrule is an interesting thing. Oh, that's brilliant. Love the colors. Not the not necessarily the tops of them, but I love the color shift. Okay, and then we can just because I don't want to waste my paint. Not that this is high dollar paint, because it's not. That one's Hobby Lobby, so it's a little higher end, but this one is literally the Dollar Tree. So I didn't have really any intention of having to wash that at all, but let's swap to this little bitty thing, which I don't know that I can work this small, but we're going to try it again anyway. Okay, so I need more Payne's Gray, and then that on that side, that on that side, this way, do it again, stroke, stroke. Okay, so then from here, nope, see, all my Payne's Gray is gone. And the Payne's Gray is what I want, let's see, to leave. So I'm up on my tip, right? See how green that is? And it's already got the highlight stripe down the center. Here, if I turn it that way, you can see it really well, right? So this is good. I'm using this one now that's already got that teal blue, and I'm not even worried about the teal blue. I'm just trying to load my two colors on the edges. Wait, that's a lot more yellow, isn't it? Okay, so brilliant. And then let's get on the tip and pull it down. So I'm blending it in, right? So then I'm going to go from this end up to there, spin it so that the leading blue is now down, and wiggle out a leaf. Do I know if their leaves look like that? Not really. I didn't get that far. Okay, so I'm going to let that rest. See, nothing's drying as quick as I'm used to because I'm used to heavy bodies. So let's go this way. No, this way. Oh, that was almost a brilliant stroke. Let's do it again. Up to your tip, man. But then it loses all of the yellow. There we go. Better. Because that'll dry flat. So we're not worried about that. I like this one though. So what we're going to do with this one is I'm going to bring it like more like that. I'm thinking Darcy should be proud of me right now. You know, Darcy's Misadventures. Yeah, that Darcy. And Cheryl at the whole bucket, because they both know I do not do that great at the whole. Nope, see, it was perfect the first time, Patty. You should have just left it be. Because I don't have any of this brown out. Not that I can't get it, because I can. It's all one color, for heaven's sakes. We can certainly get that out. But I need to put just the littlest bit, both sides of it. Should be on that side, but I feel. But it's not, so we're going to get up on the thing and just stroke it on through so that it looks like it matches. Right? Yes, I erase my paint a lot, guys. It's just how I do. Not everybody does. I get it. Okay, those are looking kind of brilliant. And we can just give these little, like they're going behind that one. Bring that one in. And I shouldn't have bet. See, that's when you have hesitant strokes like that. It shows. Did you see that crap? If I'd have just left it as a positive, firm stroke, but I didn't want it to go over this. I want it to look under that. So there. Better. It's awfully rigid though, which I don't excel at. We know. It's only supposed to be a shadow flower, so already the stems are too prominent. Which I know might seem weird, but if it's supposed to be nothing but background shadow, right? So, like it's supposed to barely be there. It's not supposed to be anything super in focus. Nor is this one supposed to be in focus. So now I'm trying to just break it, because it kind of breaks your focus, right? And it's sliding around because it's on my canvas. Oh, now we got some yellow. So now, what am I going to do with this? Why did you even do that? I don't know. Good question. Good question. Where did our book go? Here it is. Which was already getting a little too... See, this one doesn't splay the way I was hoping it would. Pretty flower nonetheless. So here's a question, which we could use the book for, if I can find one. Ah, I can. I'm wondering why you can't do these with a fan brush. And I'm wondering if our purple. Our lives would be easier if I did it with a fan brush. Because I'm all about easy. So hang on, I'm going to move the page, turn the page to somewhere. Who knows where that's going to land, but Okay, maybe a little bit of water. A little bit of water. Oh, yep, fan it out. Oh, this way it goes brilliant. Okay, interesting. All right, so then let's see. Could we just do if it would pull, it would be perfect. Fan it for a minute and then just pull it. Oh, too close, too close. Now this one needs to go up higher. And have some pink on this side. Yeah, that didn't work. You know it didn't as soon as I stuck my hand in it. Okay, and then this side. See, my fan doesn't bounce back, so that's not, and I have no way to turn it. There's the problem there. Okay. But can you then, now we're just fussing for a minute. I don't know. I'm trying to think this through. And I don't mind having some blue flowers, so let's see. Okay, so you got the cup like that, right? So now if you lay it down inside the cup and then you draw up, spin it, draw up. Oh, maybe if we draw your cup. I don't know, guys. I'm just trying to figure it out. Oh, that's brilliant, though, right? Okay, so that's more of a... And stick this in here and flip. Because, see, you got to find your way of doing things. And I'm sure somebody probably already has this out there, but I like it this way. Okay, and because it has my blue in it, I'm super happy. Which also means I could just do it this way, right? But then we have, then I would have to swap brushes because it still has this piece in the center, right? And then see, these ones allow me to spread out and then it bounces back as I lift it up, where this one does not. And I do not like that center. Ah, you bugger. Okay. Oh, well, maybe that's all we need to do, huh? Let me get a stronger color on there and see. Maybe I need to spin it, then push it forward and pull it back. Oh, interesting. Here, let's... I'm trying to decide what color I'm picking up. Do this, push it forward some, and pull it. Now, if it would pull smoothly, that would be brilliant. Pick it. Oh, maybe try a little water. Do the colors again, pink, then yellow on both sides, right? Then press it down. Fan it, fan, 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 fan. Push, 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 push. So we get that weird little happy edge, and then you bugger. Get back out there. Like fan, 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 fan. Up, 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 up. Well, we're gonna have irises in a minute here. Okay, fan, fan. Not fanning as much because I'm on the side edge, right? Leading in. Oh, turn it. Get it a little more yellow on my edges. Set it down, fan, fan. Not worried about the fact that it doesn't meet in the middle. So then, can I then just do pink, pink and red, because I need magenta in my life and I'm not going to have it, right? Not today. Fan it big, up, 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 up. Pull it in. Doesn't do the pull in brilliantly, but I think we're getting there, right? Oh shoot, like these are great. But It's not that these aren't great, but, oh, I just flung half of my stuff into the, I don't know what's on those ones anyway. Okay, so, because see, I was liking this flower back here a lot, which is what made me wonder about the fan brush. So, no, we did, no. I'm just wiping it off. Oh, so pretty over here. Underneath all those practices we were just doing. This is not my best fan brush, and it could be the brush, you know, could be. But also, I don't have any slide stuff. So when you're one stroking, you normally have a slide, which I could just put out some gel medium. I'm not going to, but I could. So if I sat it out like that, did the wiggle, 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 wiggle. I know, I just came right back into this flower, didn't I? Like it was nothing. Okay, set it out. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. I need purple. There's no purple. Oh, nice. Okay. Nope, that was too much. Wiggle. So then we need to put like basically a white one in the center. Leaves something to be desired, doesn't it? Okay, so then, let's see. Did we get anywhere? This one is pretty close to a pass. Right? So, like, I'm not that mad at it, really. Wondering, can I do that? Yeah, I'm wondering. Okay, let's see. Water is not generally what you want as your slip medium, but it's what I got. So, because I'm too lazy to go get the actual slip medium. See there? I forgot to wiggle that one and splay it out even further. Yes, that. And now we're in my mauve color, which is not surprising because I have blue in this brush along with pink and purple. So, you know, that's what you're going to get. Okay, that's the iridescence working against us right there. Wiggle, 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 and, oh, push. Yeah, and then draw up. Oh, I like that very much. All right. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Drop. Wiggle, wiggle, draw up. That's kind of how I expected most of them to go. It was more like this. That's what I was trying for here. Where is some white? Yeah, here's some white. Here's real white though. So this is golden white. So when it goes white, oh, it's black. Bugger. Oh no, that's my Payne's Gray. I was like, wait, I don't even have black on the desk. Here's the white over here. Oh, this is zinc white. This is, I didn't grab the right white because that's just going to knock things backwards. This is alizarin crimson. That's not even in our, it's not even what I was going to use, but I do want a dark back. I'm like, I need some white. Well, we'll just put this white right here then. I know, I keep scooting to the side. Scooting, sorry guys. I need to scoot this way. Yeah, that's what I thought was gonna happen. It's okay. That is okay. It's more important that you guys see me. Because see what, oh, overmixed. This white is not like a white. And I know that that seemed weird. Wiggle, 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 Patty. Push forward. Pull it on up. That's what I want to see. Hey, if you do this, do you come out with an iris? It's kind of stuck. There we go. Huh, I bet I could change that into an iris. Shall we see? Yes, we shall. Oh, wait, what do the side petals on an iris look like? Water. Yeah. I mean, irises need to come down, to be fair. The alien heads need to droop over. But I don't mind making this one droop a little bit this way. Can I have some white? Right over top of that flower and then curling down. That's it. Up we go. So that is the difference between using professional paint and paint from Walmart. There's nothing wrong with paint from Walmart. I just don't know how to use it. So there is how it would look in roses, reds, and pink, obviously, with the other one. Now it's really going to turn brown, guys, because I just stuck yellow in here. Beautiful. Okay. So beside that, what we would really want to do is just bring in, I don't know, some cupped pieces like that. I thought that was going to have a pink with it, gotta say. I'm liking the, so then we need to do one more right here in the center of it, which I am loath to do because so far I haven't done that great of a job at that. I'm just going to pick the same color combo up right here and do a smaller. Shoot, that was too much of a shoot. Oh, but look, we can make it. Oh, yay! I think we got one. Okay, so this is my understanding of what a parrot, is it parrot? Parrot tulip would look like. And then this is more as it's opening. Oh, I love it with the blue kicks. Yeah, well, I should have known, right? Okay, so trying to decide. Oh, what do you pick up next, Patty? I don't know. I want this all over in the center, right? Then I'm going to try the blue on both sides, which is going to mix to a greenish color, I know, but it's still got those other colors in there. I forgot it needed to be that big, but it really does not, because we can just paint it out, right? Because that's what I want right there. Okay, so can I use this color to bring in my sides now? I mean, I know I can, but can I? Does that make sense? Okay, so then what we would do, ooh, 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 not you, this one, because that felt like a lot of goodness to waste. Oh, dry, okay. Now, why am I doing that? I don't know, because I forgot for a minute that I was supposed to slide the sides in, because that's how they go. Center juts, and then these ones come like that. But they still have that fun little edge, right? Ah, there it is. There it is. Okay. I bet you guys are having trouble seeing it. Where's my other flowers? Oh, we never even started on these flowers. Well, we're not really gonna. Oh, let's just work on what would we do. So now, if that is our spot, right? I wanted to give it a deeper bottom, right? So then get up on our toe and just pull. And for me, I would do this. I hope you could see that when I did that. So if not, well, you know, I would do from here. I forgot that one had the stabilo all. Ooh, that didn't go well, did it? Okay. Brilliant. Semi-brilliant. I think we could make that one better on its edges. Yeah. And then I'm not opposed to bringing a little bit of this blue into our, maybe a little bit much of the blue, but obviously I struck better upwards for these, right? Okay, just disregard that one. So how do we bring this together then? So then I would take a lot of this yellow probably and just yellow out this background a bit, and then start adding in. There it is. I was going to say, where is the white? Because obviously I know this is like muddy looking, right? But like we don't want our background to be competing with our foreground. But so in these places where we definitely do not like what we did, see, we can just adjust it backwards again. And if I was using a better white, it would super adjust backwards. So if I was using a professional grade white, that would definitely be all out, right? Now it just looks like it's got another one. And see, now we're competing colors. Like, it's good to move your color all over the board. This is true. But I wanted it background. See there? Okay. This is the problem of not being on the spin board, which I should have put out, but no. I was like, this is only a practice of how would you get these colors, right? So I wasn't really too worried. I just was like, well, we'll do it on a cool piece of paper in case we figure something out. But honestly, I didn't do a whole lot of research other than to look up the flower, which I wasn't even looking up properly. Right? So I'm just bringing these colors around, you know, as we go. Wonder what that said up there. I don't know, because I obliterated it with colors. This here. Okay, see, it's going too green again on me, which we need some of the green in some of the places, but that's as simple as let's put a little bit of the Payne's gray and then a little bit of the yellow, and now you have your green mixing in, right? But I want to long stroke things. Oh, that's a pretty color. We could just do the whole background in this gray blue, and that's because we put the Payne's gray in, which is obviously a gray blue. What I'm wondering is can I, if I get that a little bit wet, still make this seem spiky without actually having to redo it? And then around the edges, we're just going to completely take it out. Right, so bing. I was just thinking if we could get the edges to pop a little bit more. And then we're going to bring that color over here instantly and up here. Because if it's in here, we kind of want it out here too. But then we're going to have to knock it all back. But this white is so loosey-goosey that we can just use it as almost a glazing liquid if we want to. So all of that blue is going to come out. Oh no, right over my flower. See, and that's the problem of not letting your flower dry. I can't just wipe it off. But I wouldn't want that to here because that would not give us a high contrast. So I'm gonna use some white-ish because ultimately I would like to come back over that with the yellow and a few after it dries some. And then normally you would do your backgrounds first, but because of this stuff here, you can always get it back out again, right? And get it right to where you want it to be. Because we can just make that blend. I would say that this is not perfect by any means, but it is a really good first attempt at these flowers. So if I had prepped the canvas, I could just swipe that backwards, you know? And I would like this really deep, 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 deep color till we're almost black in between these. Sorry, I'm concentrating, I know. Because that is not flowing very well. So, the rule of thumb, as I understand it, and I am by far no professional, when you make a color, then move the color around. So because this is deep on this edge, we're going to want a white or light border here. Which frankly, I like coming right down this flower. Okay, don't like it as well in my flower. Well, maybe I do. Because I want to see the brush strokes. Oh, look at that. Okay. So then that makes me wonder, well, let's do it here. If you started with just a circle bulb, because that's what a tulip basically is, if you're doing a regular tulip, right? And then you came down with the blue and the white. And we're going to stick the white on one side. Nope, guess we're not. I was hoping it would stroke it. And then you curl it. Now you have a bulb. Give me this color. And I just seen one that was peacock striped in it. So, but first I got to figure out what I'm doing, and then we can play. Which apparently is a very real thing. So now if we take this yellow and just kind of outline our line, right? I want white, but I don't want to put more white out. Does that make sense? I was hoping. Oh yeah, okay. I wanted to make it so that that red right there popped. So that does it. All right. Where'd you go? There you are. So, a lot of what I'm doing in the background here, I'll go over again with whites. But it's got to dry first. So, except for maybe that part. Well, I'm definitely going over that with white. Because if you, do we have white left? A little bitty bit. And I still didn't clean my brush. But, like, if you outline the white right here along the edge of our flower, what is that called? That is a leaf, yeah. Oh, shoot. I just went right on my leaf. Well, that's okay. But see how that just made that jump? Can you? Sorry. By putting, let me come up here because there's a reflection. Oh, look how brilliant that one is. So see how when I put the white in against that dark, it made it jump around, okay? So this is where I'm gonna end you because I expected my kid to be home by now and he is not, so I need to check. But yeah, I'm gonna go back over this all with a lighter color, probably whites and this yellow, and I'm gonna use all that up, not to worry. So we're getting there. I'm not 100% thrilled with these, but I'm not mad at them either, you know? So now that piece I just put in the center now, if I just stroke it with, apparently I stroke better this way, okay. Like that. And then bring that bring the edge of my flower up again. Oh, where's my underneath color? Yep, don't like the red yellow there, so it's okay, we'll just do it. I mean, I like the yellow, it just was a lot of yellow, you know? Okay. I know, I always stroke better this way. This one doesn't even look like it has a definite, because the flower would have a line going right up, right? Like there's a center point here. I know, I said I was going to quit. It's very hard to. I don't know what that is supposed to be there. Oh, you just stroked it. How can you not? It shouldn't be. It should be underneath. Right from there. Because it would be an all shadow. And then down here. Whoa, my paper went flying. So then I would need the light green again to do that one. And bring it back to the front. And I am so sorry I was off the camera for that. Sorry, guys. So, yeah, this needs white. All these, I love these marks we have going on. I felt like it needed some dark right here. And then I will go around all of this with a bit of white. And undoubtedly this blue, because it's here. So we definitely want to move it around. And now I'm like El Prima or whatever painting, because I am putting it on quite a bit thicker. Because my paintbrush was basically dry. I just added paint to it though. Oh, where's our, oh, I see. I was like, where is my flower petal? Way up there. And so see, if I add that yellow underneath until it blends into green, Patty, it will help that pop off. And I just need to clean things up now. It's really the line I'm going to stroke down. See? Okay. Not terrible, not great, and not finished, but too wet to play with. So I'm just gonna let it go here for now, and I'm gonna let it sit and think about itself. This is almost perfect. Love that one. That's great. Not so much. You know, this one's hurting my feelings over here a bit. Okay, that made me like it a lot better. Don't like the stem, but then again, you can't see the stem from there anyway. So that did make me feel a little better. Where's that blue? Right in the center of all that yellow. So that one's better too. Okay, let me come up close so you can see. So there they are for now. This was a good first attempt, I feel, at a flower I've never done. I know I did a first attempt with you guys. Oh, shocking. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there, and I will talk to you guys later. All right, bye.